a general comment on the game. I mean, it was an offensive open game in the first period. Then after that, it changed. The pace changed a little bit. Well, how would you qualify your performance tonight?
Yeah, first of all, I think a tremendous showcase for CHL for the Memorial Cup. Tremendous atmosphere. The fans, got into it more and more. The longer the game went, the more excited they got. I think that's, the showcase was tremendous. It's gut-wrenching for our team. You worked so hard, but I thought there's a lot of positives. I think, we knew our opponent was going to come early, and we go down 2-0, and maybe before we wouldn't have the grit to come back. So I thought it was outstanding response to go up 3-2 and get after the first, and had opportunities, maybe to go up. Second period tied, and then I thought we had a solid third period. Obviously both goalies played outstanding, and then when you get to 3-on-3, is this the first time ever 3-on-3? Yeah, so that's a highlight, 3-on-3. I mean, we had tremendous opportunities. I thought our goalie made unbelievable saves early to give us a chance, and it's a fine line when you get two very good teams, playing in this. Fans, would have loved the showcase. I'm sure you guys as reporters loved it as well, and it's gut-wrenching here, but I think there's so many positives for our group to play a top-quality opponent like that and be right there. And very, very rarely in this tournament will anyone go clean, especially with opponents this year. So, we'll use this to respond and try to be better our next game.
Coach, there was a power play goal scored by Edmonton on a penalty that shouldn't have been called because the puck hit the board before going to the stands. So did you add an information regarding this while you were on the bench, and then you talked about it with the referees?
I told them that.
What he said?
We can't change now. So, I mean, hey, these are the best referees in CHL. That's why they're picked here. Sometimes that happens, we have to, but I thought our response overall was tremendous, and, that's sometimes the way it goes, unfortunately.
Puck management in all three zones. What adjustments are you going to make coming out of your own zone? Some struggles there throughout, and what are you going to do a little bit differently on the penalty kill? Some power play goals scored against you here in the first two games.
Yeah, good question. I mean, I thought our exits got better as the game went. It seemed like early in, the first period, obviously, even the second period, they had extended. But I thought, our D made some adjustments. And third period, top opponent that are fighting for their lives. We gave up 7 shots. I thought it was outstanding. And PK, last couple of big kills, I believe. Yeah, and part of it, PK is discipline. And, the goal we set, a number of penalties to take, we got that early, and we didn't take any penalties afterwards. So I thought, the response of the group overall positive.
I just want to ask you about the strategy on the 3-on-3 overtime, because it's for 20 minutes. It lasted about 9, but usually in the NHL it's 5 minutes, and you have the same 6 guys coming over the boards. I guess what's the strategy here in this situation?
Score.
But when you look at your lineup, do you pick the 6 guys that are going to go over the boards, or do you have to extend your bench a little bit more? Or
yeah, I mean, we tried different things there. I mean, we got, I think, more than 6 guys going. Our D played pretty well, and they were active. They activate, and we had chances. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure when I look at it, we'll say, geez, there's a couple there close, but no, I'd say it's heart-wrenching now. It'll be a positive in the big picture for us.
You guys have 4 points from your first 2 games playing against the OHL and WHL champion, I guess. Looking at that big picture, how are you feeling about your first 2 games?
Well, some people said that, wonder why we're here. We like to stay around. So we get one more opportunity. That's all we're guaranteed, and then have to earn everything else.